In a heartfelt moment on the podcast, Taylor Swift opened up about the emotional journey behind releasing Evermore. She described waking up the next morning feeling a mix of exhaustion, relief, and deep pride after pouring so much energy into the album. Reflecting on her creative process, Taylor explained how this experience felt different from Folklore. Instead of immediately jumping back into writing, she felt a rare sense of calm and completion, like she had truly accomplished what she set out to do. She shared how working with collaborators like Aaron Dessner and Justin Vernon helped shape a new creative direction. Rather than writing purely from personal experiences, she explored storytelling through fictional characters and imagined worlds, giving her more freedom and emotional balance. Taylor also revealed that this shift allowed her to escape the pressure of constantly turning her real life into music, something she once described as feeling like loading a cannon of clickbait. Instead, she found joy in creating stories that still carried her emotions, but in a healthier, more sustainable way. Looking back, she called this era a breakthrough, one that opened a new path for her future as an artist. A path where creativity feels natural, meaningful, and, most importantly, her OWNAS. The album journey begins with Willow, it also has to come to an end, and that ending arrives with Evermore. By this point, so much has already been said, felt, and interpreted, especially by fans who are deeply connected to every lyric, every theme, and every hidden meaning in your music. The storytelling throughout the album builds layer by layer, and by the time we reach the final track, it feels less like an ending and more like a quiet reflection, a moment to sit with everything that came before it. Evermore doesn't just close the album, it lingers. It leaves listeners thinking, feeling, and searching for meaning long after the music fades. The conversation wrapped on a reflective note, but what followed has fans buzzing worldwide. As Taylor Swift looks ahead with uncertainty about the next chapter of her life, her present moment might already be setting the stage for something major, this time, not just musically, but personally. All eyes are now on the upcoming iHeartRadio Music Awards, where Swift is officially confirmed to attend. And that single appearance has sparked massive speculation. Fans believe this could finally be the moment where Swift and Travis Kelce take a huge step forward in their relationship, possibly making their first official red carpet appearance together. For months, the couple has kept things relatively low-key, carefully controlling when and how they're seen in public. But this event, it's different. It's high-profile, it's symbolic, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. Social media is already exploding with theories. Many fans are convinced this could be a pre-wedding milestone moment, especially with reports hinting at a possible summer wedding. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Kelce's career is also making headlines. The Kansas City Chiefs star recently secured a massive 3-year, $57 million deal, reaffirming his commitment to the team and putting any retirement rumors to rest. His teammate, Patrick Mahomes, even celebrated the news early, showing just how important Kelce remains to the franchise. But not everything surrounding Kelce has been smooth lately. His high-end restaurant venture, 1587 Prime, co-owned with Mahomes, is facing backlash after multiple viral reviews criticized the experience, citing long wait times, poor service, and overpriced meals. Despite that, Kelce's focus seems clear: football, business, and his relationship with one of the biggest stars on the planet. Now, with the awards show just around the corner, one question remains. Will Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce finally step onto the red carpet together? If they do, it won't just be another celebrity appearance, it could mark a defining moment in their relationship story. And fans are ready. As the song plays, it becomes clear that it carries a double meaning, both in the months referenced and the emotions expressed. One layer comes from writing it during the uncertainty leading up to an election, a time filled with anxiety about what might happen. It reflects a mindset of bracing for the worst while still searching for some glimmer of hope at the end of the tunnel. The imagery throughout the song mirrors that emotional journey, walking barefoot through a freezing forest, standing on a balcony letting the icy wind hit you, almost as if you're enduring something unbearable. Then, in the final chorus, there's a shift. The person steps inside, finally finding warmth and safety. It represents the process of rediscovering hope after hardship. At the same time, the song draws from a deeply personal experience, going through a difficult period in 2016, from July to November, taking life day by day and trying to hold on to even the smallest sense of hope. Both perspectives shaped the song's emotional core. The creative process followed a familiar pattern. The piano was written first, forming the foundation. From there, the vocal melody was built, and later, a collaborator added a bridge that transformed the piece. The tempo shifts, the music changes, and the bridge captures the overwhelming noise of anxiety like countless thoughts speaking at once. That moment inspired the closing narrative. Even in the darkest, most shipwrecked feelings, there's still something or someone that becomes a beacon of hope. And ultimately, the realization that the pain won't last forever. That's why the song ends where it does, on that note of quiet optimism. Beyond the song, there's also a sense of reflection about performing and collaboration. There's a shared dream among the artists involved to one day come together and play this music live, not necessarily as a grand plan, but as something they all genuinely want. Their connection goes beyond work. It's rooted in friendship and a shared love for creating music together. Looking ahead, there's no rigid plan for the future. Instead of structured goals and career checklists, the focus has shifted toward experiences, places to visit, things to learn, and moments to live. There will always be lists, but now they're about life rather than achievement. In the end, it's a moment of gratitude toward collaborators, listeners, and everyone who continues to support the music and the journey.